All right, guys, keeping it short tonight. The day was kind of slow, like I thought it would be, because it was Veterans Day. Anytime you get a bank holiday and the bond market closed, stocks are usually pretty dead too. SPY daily candle did gap down and then went out close to its highs. But again, slow day, and I'm going to jump right into what we're watching for tomorrow. Keep in mind, these are in play stocks because they've had recent high relative volume news or both. And then we look to trade them on an intraday basis. So never forget that when you're watching my videos. I don't hold anything overnight. BAK, decent volume, very strong close, could have a follow-through day. OGN, yesterday had that pop, and then today had the same exact high, 776, both 2 days in a row. Over that, you're up into the gap. Decent volume yesterday, so it's interesting to me. LFS, massive move, recent IPO. I believe it's out of Japan. Kevin P was on this below 5. I never found a way in. I kept throwing bids out there using the twos buy zone and couldn't get a fill. Thing was so strong. So anyway, it was fun to watch it run, but it would have been more fun if I was in it. We're definitely going to watch it tomorrow, but it's also what I call stupid extended. PUBM, big breakout today. Believe they had earnings. Goes on watch again tomorrow. Same with REAL. IRWD had this pop yesterday. They gave a lot of it back, and then today it's right back up. So that one goes on long watch for tomorrow. SOC, ugly daily chart, but gapped up yesterday, sold off, and then today took out yesterday's high. Big volume both days. So that one goes on watch. KODK, I know it's only a 1 day pullback. I prefer 2 or 3 after a big run, but sometimes you get the 1 day where it slows down and then gets going again. So I'm going to watch it. ASST, a lot of traders watching this one. It's really in a range. After this big volume pop, it's really been in a range. 2 red days in a row, though, so maybe it turns back up tomorrow. Treating it like we treat bounce plays. NUAI, speaking of bounce plays, 4 days in a row down after a pretty damn nice run. Goes on bounce watch. IREN, 4 days in a row down after being one of the strongest stocks in the world. Goes on bounce watch. Same with CIFR. SLDP, I'm also treating it as a bounce play. I like this big rip here, and it's been chopping around ever since, but we did get a couple red days after this pop, after what I call the secondary pop, but a pretty narrow range today, so I am going to watch for this to turn back up tomorrow. And then last is LPTH, which went to 925 and after hours after reporting earnings. As I'm talking, he was trading at 860. So if it's still gapping in the morning, goes on the gap list, and then I'll see you guys in pre-market, and we'll add to that gap list before the open what we find tomorrow morning. All right, I'm done babbling. We'll see you in chat.